Hey FlameBae, welcome back. I missed you. And if it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Jha. In this video, we'll be talking about my first retie. It's been 6 weeks, and this is my second set of locks. And it's looking like, yikes. But stick with me to the end, and you can see the results, and we'll talk about it. Why is this so dark in here? Where's my flame?
The greatest of all time. It's only right you sacrifice to go. The greatest of all time. It's only right you sacrifice to go. I hope the world recognizes that I'm the best to ever do it.
So if you didn't see my video of me starting these locks, you should probably go and watch that to see what it looked like then, because now it just looked like a mess. It's just a whole fro together, and that just is what it is. I just wanted to make sure that I show you the steps that I'm taking throughout this journey. So with this retie here, I'm trying not to use a comb because my hair is really fluffy anyway, so my parts aren't going to stay extremely neat, although I want them to. Like, the OCD is calling me. I was trying to talk myself into it. I was literally talking to myself saying, you can do this. This is fine. You don't need a comb. Anyways, so I decided to interlock them just because it was getting really crowded in my head. It just was looking like a fro, and in order for it to be easiest for me when I do my next retie, I just wanted to make sure that my twists were staying where they were supposed to be. So I'm interlocking at the root by just doing a 2-point rotation. So I'm going in from right to left and then up to down. Like I said, the goal of this is just to keep my parts separate, to keep my twists separate, and to make it easier for me when I retie. Now, I have kinky, coarse hair. My hair is 4C. If you want to argue with me about it, do it in the comments. Or if you have suggestions on what can make this process easier, let me know that too. But I interlocked my braid locks, my last set of locks, a couple of times before I quit and started doing just the retwist method, because it takes so long and my head is so fucking big. It really is. So I know some people have qualms with doing their hair dry and saying it breaks off and is damaged, whatever. My hair is dry when I'm doing this. It's just easiest to interlock and to be able to separate everything with my hair dry, especially at this length. My hair is very short right now, and it's hard to kind of manage if I wet it. So I don't wet anything or my sections until I'm getting ready to do them, and you'll see that. I'm only interlocking once at the root, going through my row, and then you'll see me take a whole section and wet it a little bit and put some wrap lotion in it and then do my twist. So it doesn't matter anyway. Regardless, once we get done, it's still kind of sort of gonna look like this. But you'll see what I'm talking about as we go on. Alright, so here you see me wetting this whole section that I did with water. I put ginger oil in my water, and I'm just taking them and I'm going to put some wrap lotion on it and then twist those up and clip them. That's it. That's all we doing. That whole head. That's it. We're just going through, interlocking each one at the root, one time, 2-point rotation, and then taking some water with ginger oil in it, dampening my hair, taking some wrap lotion, putting it on the hair, and twisting it. Put in a clip. That's the process. And you see how my hair shrinks up. So all of my hair, the shrinkage is real. Because look how long my hair is. We are here doing the thug. This will get it done. So I twist my hair counterclockwise. I know that most locticians and people who do their own locks do them clockwise. I personally do mine counterclockwise because it's easiest for me, especially once they get long enough for me to palm roll them. That's easiest if I do it counterclockwise. So that's what I do. As I'm watching me do this, it's actually kind of crazy because I'm right-handed, and it just seems like doing this counterclockwise thing would be more of a headache, but it really isn't. But I notice I do it all mostly with my left hand. My right hand, it do feel kind of slow. Alright, so at this point, I was getting tired as hell. I was like, we're gonna save the rest of this for the next day. Yes, the back of my head is flat. I know. Might be related to Joel's. It is what it is. So here's the next day. I get up and we just running through this real quick because I've already told you what the process is. And you see while I slept how much my hair shrunk right the fuck back up? Yeah. So just keep watching and you'll see where we end up. Now we're getting close to the top and the sides, and that's where it's mostly just fro. It's just fro. But the sides are the most difficult because they were very, very, very short, shorter than the rest of my hair because I had my sides shaved. Now up here in the front, not even gonna lie to you, it was giving confusion. I wasn't sure if I was doing clockwise, counterclockwise. I didn't know what was happening, but we got through it. And yes, I have a pimple patch on my nose, but hey, here we are, okay? All right, so we finally at the sides. It took forever to get here. And on the sides I had to use a comb because you can see why. Can you see why? You should be able to see why. It's non-existent. It actually was easier than I thought it was going to be because the parts actually were still there, but it's tedious. And I also had to cut up one of my crochet tools, my interlocking tool. I had to cut one of them to make it short enough for me to be able to use on the sides. And interlocking this shit was hell. And I did do these ones more than once though. I ain't do these motherfuckers one time. I did them more than once to make sure that they would stay, because I've had to retie my sides. This is the third time because I retied them, or I did my sides a week or two after I initially locked my hair or twisted my hair. And then I had to retie them again like 2 weeks after that. And so this time I was like, okay, we're going to interlock them and hopefully I won't have to worry about them coming loose anymore. So here we are.
Outside in an AMG, right outside, PT, 2-turn, baby girl, you know me. Who am I? All the niggas round me, right. Gotta watch your time, cause it's flying right by. 2-turn, baby girl, you know me. I'm outside in an AMG, right outside.
And we finally done. We did it. And one thing I want to say is look at my skin. Now, if you know, you know. If you've seen my skin videos, I am so proud of this 30-day difference. Well, almost 40-day difference. 37 days to be exact. That is a drastic change to have. This is 5 days later. And my fro has shrunken, my baby twist, but they cute as fuck, always. I love my hair. And then this is 8 days after I twisted it. I'm really enjoying the sock journey this time. Yeah, my little twist turning into my locks. It's just like I got a fro. I can't keep them as neat and organized as the first set because my first set was braids and this time it's twist, and I'm really enjoying this because they get all fluffy and you don't get that with the braids. You gotta wait until they thicken up and mature. It just wasn't the same. So this is exciting. Yeah.
I wipe my tears with these $100 bills. Or $250s, it's $100 still. I just want to be successful. I don't give a fuck about a deal. Shit's real. You can pay the rent and they evict still. So I ain't playing about eating. Don't toy with the food, that's the kids' meal. I'm not trying to be the one who play rich. I'm focused on how many niggas I can make rich. Cause the plan is to get rich. But the goal is to stay rich.